So my written response to your video was going to be way too long. So this is my reaction to your reaction and my own reaction to the ending of Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2. Oh man. I waited to watch it like a week after it came out. I didn't want to watch it with all the screaming teenagers. Like, I have no patience for that. They ruined Eclipse for me in Part 1 because they were like, wah! Every time they saw Edward and Jacob, like, who cares? It's about the character, not the actor. Okay, sidebar. Obviously, Jacob's gorgeous, but I don't need to scream about it. Anyway, so I'm watching it like a week later with my mom, and she knows about the story, but she hasn't read the book. She's not like a freak like I am. And so Alice comes out and I'm like, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here yet. They haven't even like fake fought or anything. So, you know, Carlisle screams and it's so dramatic. He's like, leave my daughter alone. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I see his head and I'm like, okay, they can put that back together. No problem. His body's on fire. I start crying. I'm bawling. I mean, you would think my own father died. Like, I was just in tears. I'm squeezing my mother's hand. Like, she's like holding my hand. I'm squeezing her hand and I can tell she's like, okay, it's gonna be okay. And I am literally having a panic attack while more people are dying. So I don't even have time to process before it just continues. And it's like building up and I'm like, so much to the point that I can't even, like, I got exhausted before the sequence even ended, just like, what the hell are they doing? This is such crap. And so, I mean, people keep dying, and I just keep crying, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can take it as long as this person doesn't die. Well, then they die. Take it as long as this person, then they die. And then Leah dies, and you see Jacob and Seth react, because they're, like, connected. I just keep crying and crying and crying. And then Jacob and Resme almost get attacked, and I'm like, they can't die, what's going on? And at the very end, you've got, you know, oh, there's just so many people dying. It was so sad. It was freaking me out. And so it ends. And I literally was like, I was so tired. I wasn't even like, the relief was like underneath this layer of anger and resentment. And seriously, why did you have to put me through all that? And the people next to me, after the movie, they'd already seen it. This was like coming back for the second time, and they just like put their arm on my shoulder and they were like, I'm so sorry. We were watching you watch that. That was so dramatic. And I was like, yes, it was. I'm a freak. I didn't even have time to think, okay, really, they can't kill everybody. I was so caught up in the emotion of it that it was just like, done. I was lost. So, best twist ever. I know they had to have a fight. Obviously, that makes sense to me now, and I can see now, you know, you can kind of tell when she touches his hand. Obviously, in the book, I went back and checked. She does not even touch him in the book. Like, she comes in, you know, obviously after the whole them trying to fight thing, and she's like, look, here's this guy. You're good. It's okay. No big deal. You can't have us. Go away. I get stressed out just thinking about it. Like, I can't wait to see it. I just want to watch it again now. So, sorry, that was a little long, but it inspired me to share my reaction, so thanks.